sleeping? Wakey, wakey already. Alright, I'm just gonna ring the alarm again. Wake up now. Wake up. Alright, I'm so sorry, but I am your alarm every morning. I just have to be here to wake you up because I don't want you to go late to school. I don't want you to go late to work. I don't want you to go late to the market. I don't want you to go late or for anything at all. Whatever it is you have for the day, whatever it is you have lined up for the day, I don't want you to start up late. And I want you to wake up and get ready for the day with all positive vibes and all positive energy radiating around you, so that when you go out there and meet people, they too will be able to tap from that positive energy from you, and they will be able to give it out to some other people, and those some other people will be able to give it out to other people, and before you know it, it is positive vibes everywhere, right? Great. So good morning and welcome to Wednesday. And you know that Wednesday is always a special day of the week because it is that day that we set aside to celebrate women. Yes, who is your woman crush for today? Who is your woman crush for today? Don't worry, we always have a program here every Wednesday titled hashtag Woman Crush Wednesday. So when it's time for that program, I'm gonna be right here on air and you're going to tell me who your woman crush is. But till then, welcome to the program Rooster Call. Now Rooster Call is a program, as I always tell you, where we get to take away the negativity and what we get to take away the negative vibes and negative energy and fill you up with all positive vibes and positive energy, because that is what you need to go through this life and go through it well, because it is better to have an open mind than to have a closed mind. And just know that there are different colors in the world. It's not just black and white. There are other shades of colors. We have pink, we have white, we have yellow, we have purple. So life is more beautiful when it's colorful, right? And variety is the beauty of life. When you stick to one particular thing over and over again, you lose interest. And when you lose interest in something, negative vibes and negative energy begin to creep in. And when negative vibes and energy begin to creep in, you know what that happens. You just keep spreading it around, and you just discover that everyone around is just annoying you, and you keep annoying everyone around you. And that's not what we want. So this is Rooster Call, and it's time for some negative vibes. I'm sorry. And it's time for some positive vibes and positive energy. Alright, this is yours truly, solely for your listening pleasure, your number one online radio, Vicky Lonia Radio. And on the MRC right about this moment is the queen of the MRC. Yeah, that's me, Vicky Lonia, ready to start up your day with you. So, what exactly do we have for today on Rooster Call? Today on Rooster Call, we're going to be looking at a compilation of quotes that has to do with you being the master of your time. Yes, being the master of your time. Learning how to manage your time. Learning how to manage your time in such a way that at the end of the day, it's gonna look like you have eternity at your side. So that's exactly what we're going to be looking at today, and experienced quoters will be taking us through with their own quote on the management of time. Alright, let's tap into the realm of positivity, for just a few seconds, and when I come back, we go straight to learning how to manage your time. right, welcome back to the show. Yes, if you're just tuning in, or if you're just waking up now, if you just got awoken by the alarm, this is Rooster Call right here on Vicky Lonia Radio, and I am Vicky Lonia, and I'm here to make you get up from bed and help you get started with your day. So, like I told you before, I went on that little top into the realm break. I said we are going to be looking at a compilation of quotes that helps us to understand the importance of managing our time and managing it well. So we're gonna go straight into that right about now. All right, so I've got this first quote here by Martin Luther King, and he said, "Remember, as Martin Luther King Jr. put it best, okay? The time is always right to do the right thing. The time is always right to do the right thing. That is to say, this time that you have right now is the right time to do what you want to do. Don't say a time is coming, I'll do it later, I'll do it tomorrow, procrastinating and all that. No. This time now, this moment now is the right moment to do what you want to do." Okay, next one here is by Ramud Andare, okay, and he said, "Prioritizing is an important aspect of productivity. Listed tasks should be things that matter, things that are in alignment with your objectives, and do not distract you from what you should really be doing." Okay, flee away from procrastination. Procrastination is a time killer. That's the point that Ramod is trying to make here. Alright, the next quote is by George Eliot, and he said, "No story is the same to us after a lapse of time. Or rather, we who read it are no longer the same interpreters." So as time goes on, things change, people change. Okay, have that in mind. Yes, next one here is by Brian Pucifer, and he said, "If you worry about something that you have no control over or can absolutely do nothing about, then you are wasting your time, your energy, and your emotion. When you worry yourself over things that you cannot change, you're not only wasting your time, you're wasting your energy, and you are wasting your emotions. So worry over things you can change, and don't even waste your time worrying. Just go ahead and make the change already. But if you know you can change it, move on." Alright, next one here is by James Christian, and he said, "While there are issues that cannot be negotiated or compromised, there are petty things that are not worth getting worked up about." Great. Consider whether something is really worth your time and energy before you go into it. Self-explanatory. Great. Powerful. Alright, this one here is by Steve Brooks Hart, and he said, "Balance your time expenditures so you can spend time with the people you love. Don't waste your time, or don't spend all your time doing working in the office or trying to balance the ledger and all that. No. How about you just carve out time for your family, friends, and loved ones, because life is beautiful when you have great families and great friends around you. Without them, life will be really boring. So how about you make ample time for them?" Alright, next one here is by Philip Kroon, and he said, "It's easy to make it through the good times. It's how we handle the bad times that can separate us from the crowd and move us closer to our goals. The difference between you and the crowd is how you are able to handle the bad times, okay? Everybody can handle the good times. We all can go through it. But what makes you different from the crowd is when you're able to handle the bad times and how you go through it." Alright, still on Rooster Call, we are looking at the quotes that try to help us understand how exactly how important it is for us to learn how to manage our time. Okay, and I'm just going to read the last one I just read out. Okay, that one is basically almost a summary of everything. If you worry about something that you have no control over, okay, not really the last one, okay? Not really. This is by Brian Pucifer, which happens to be a summary of everything. And he said, if you worry about something that you have no control over or can absolutely do nothing about, then you are wasting your time, your energy, and your emotion. So stop wasting your time worrying over things that you cannot handle. And instead, spend your time finding the solution to the things that you can find solutions to. Make out time for friends, family, and loved ones. Don't get stuck up in the office all day. And please, when you waste your time over things you cannot handle, you waste time, you waste emotions, you waste energy. Alright? So today, Wednesday, be that man, be that woman who is a master of his or her time. Okay, be in control of your time, learn to manage your time. And of course, there are more quotes on time management. You just go and make your research and be motivated and inspired. Okay, that is all I've got for you today right here on Rooster Call, and I do hope that this compilation of quotes would really go a long way in helping you manage your time starting from today. Make sure you share this podcast out to other people. Somebody out there might really need this sort of motivation in order to pull through the day. Alright, good morning once again, and all of Mr. Remains Vicky Lonia right here on yours truly, solely for your listening pleasure, Vicky Lonia Radio. More hot programs will be coming your way later on. All you need to do is make sure that you are always tuned in right here on Vicky Lonia Radio. Follow me on Instagram at Vicky Lonia Radio. Follow on Twitter at Lonia Radio. Follow on Facebook at Vicky Lonia Radio. And don't forget to say a kind word to someone today. Alright, have a good morning.